Peace and good evening, my friends. It is a beautiful Wednesday night, and I got a subject that I think is important to you, and that is how you can lose 20 pounds of fat in the next 12 weeks. There's a lot of information out there, but over the last 4 years, I've helped and coached over 100 people to lose 20 pounds or more. And doing that through the Vitality Blueprint, which consists of three key moves that are important if you want to actually see that weight shred off and not come back. Because it's one thing to lose weight, it's another thing to lose weight and then have it come back because you were doing a diet or some kind of fad and you were doing things that were not sustainable long term. So, what's so different about my system, right? That's going to be one of the questions that you'll want to know. First and foremost, in my system, we focus on three major moves, and each move has six parts to it. I know that sounds confusing, but it's way more simple than you think. The first concept that you want to wrap your mind around when adhering to the Vitality Blueprint is shifting your mindset. Oftentimes, it's the mindset or the thinking that you have going on that's leading you down the path that's led you to where you are right now. And that's feeling overweight, feeling lethargic, not having the energy to do the things that you actually enjoy. It may be that you're suffering from diabetes, high blood pressure, cholesterol, asthma, arthritis, the whole laundry list of problems that comes when you're overweight and obese, right? Well, what led you there was a mindset. And I'll talk to you why your mindset led you there. If you've read any of the psychology books from Tony Robbins, Wayne Dwyer, any of these guys that really get into the psychology of why you do things, it goes like this: your thoughts lead to your feelings. Your feelings leads to your actions. Your actions lead to your results. So if you have flawed thinking is what we'll call it, you're going to have flawed results. So what are some of the mindset shifts that we'll be working on with you to get you to that 12-week or 20 pounds in 12 weeks? The first mindset shift is, what is the intention for food? A lot of us, we have a very poor relationship with food. And to put it even more bluntly, a lot of us are flat out addicted to food. But it's not your fault, and I get it. Most of our cultures, most of our holidays, most of our celebrations, there's food involved. So it makes sense that you're addicted to food or you have this poor relationship with food. So the first thing, the first mindset shift that you have to make is, what is food's intention or what is food's role in my life? Food's role in your life is to be your fuel. It's not to be your comfort. It's not there to give you variety. Food's main role in your life is to fuel your cells because that's what fuels your body. So once we shift your mind about what food is, now you can prioritize what food choices you're making. The second mind shift that you'll make around food is whether food is for just pure enjoyment or whether food, yes, I do private coaching. Comment the word, or for you here in TikTok, you'll have to go to my bio and click the link. If you are here on Instagram, Facebook, comment the word program, and I'll send you a free video with 3 tips that you can use to start to implement today to get some results. And if those make sense, you can book a free strategy call where we can hop on and build a personalized strategy for you to hit that 20 pounds in 12 weeks. Okay. So, mindset shift is the first focus of the blueprint. We have to get your mind aligned Because if you're not thinking in the right way, you're one, not going to prioritize your health. Number two, you're not going to prioritize yourself. And number three, you're not going to prioritize healthy foods over convenience foods. So there's a lot of mindset shifts that have to go into helping you start to take the right actions. There's going to be mindset shifts around your workouts because oftentimes people say, "Oh, I don't have enough time." When in reality, when every time I've gone through a deep dive call with one of my clients, we find at least 2 hours in their schedule that they're misutilizing. So you have the time, it's just finding it, not even finding it, blocking and allotting time for you to make your health a priority, which for most busy parents, most adults, that is not something that's easy to do because you have something pulling at you from every direction. Okay. So that's shifting your mindset. That's the first move. We have to shift your mindset and change some of the limiting beliefs that you have. Some of you have tried to lose weight before and it didn't go as you wanted. So you have a belief that it will never happen. You have a belief that it's going to be hard. You have a belief that you're going to have to sacrifice everything you love. These are part of the mindset that's kind of kept you stuck where you are. Because if you believe that you have to give up things that you love, you're not going to give up those things to get the body that you want and deserve. Hmm. Okay. I was talking to a client earlier today. One of the mindset shifts that she had to make was that food is not for comfort. She had been eating chocolate, and every time after she eats chocolate, she has a flare up with her fibroids. So, although it may have given her comfort in the short term, in the long term, it was actually hurting her. So, we have to dive a little bit deeper and find out what your relationship with food is, why you do certain things, so that we can make the also gentle shift to make that change for you. The second move into losing 20 pounds in 12 weeks is to optimize your hormones. How do you do that? Or why do you need to optimize your hormones? Hormones are the way our internal bodily systems communicate with each other. So if your hormones are out of whack, if your hormones are out of balance, now your body can't communicate with itself in a good way or in an optimal way that allows you to burn fat, that allows you to know when you're hungry, that allows you to know when you're full, that allows you to know that you got enough sleep. Heck, if your hormones are off because of stress and you have excess cortisol is stored in the body as fat. So when you have hormones that are out of balance, talk to anybody with PCOS and they'll let you know, man, my hormones are all over the place and it's hard for me to lose weight. It's hard for me to maintain the weight that I have lost. So when your hormones are out of balance, your whole body is out of balance. Well, what are some of the things that get your hormones out of balance? Having too high of a toxic load because you're eating foods with chemicals, you're using self and personal care products with chemicals, you are eating foods that don't really give you the nutrients that you need to trigger the body to know that it's full. So you end up overeating. Hmm. Yeah. All of this is just because your hormones are out of whack. You end up overeating sometimes because your hormones aren't signaling correctly to let your body know that you're full. Sometimes your body is triggering you to eat and telling you that you're hungry because your hormones are out of balance, but you're not really hungry. You may even be just thirsty. So, getting your hormones in balance is the second play for you to run. How do you do that? We'll get into that in a minute. We'll get into the why. The how, go ahead and book your strategy session so that we can figure out how to tailor it for your life. Because I don't want to give you general information on here that you can't go implement. I want it to be specific to you. The third play that you can run to make sure that you are able to lose 20 pounds in 12 weeks is to optimize your metabolism. Why do you need to optimize your metabolism, coach? Because your metabolism is the rate at which your body uses energy. It's also included in your metabolism is your digestive system. It's the rate in which your body digests food, the rate at which your body eliminates waste, the rate at which your body is able to, or the rate and availability of the nutrients in the food that you ate. So if your metabolism is off, now you're not going to burn enough calories. And if you're not burning enough calories, guess what? You're going to add weight, because in order to lose weight, you have to be in a calorie deficit. The calorie deficit needs to be small. However, you need a calorie deficit in order to lose weight, no matter what's going on. So when you are able to make shifts in your mindset so that you start to take more correct action, healthier actions that lead you down the path of weight loss. So, what are some of these actions? These actions are detoxifying your life, optimizing your nutrition by eating nutrient rich foods, optimizing your hydration by making sure that you eat enough high water content foods, as well as drinking enough water and fresh pressed juices. The third step to optimizing your mindset, or actually the way that you optimize all three of the plays that I just told you to run to detoxify your life, optimize your nutrition with nutrient rich foods, optimize your hydration with high water or fluid content fruits and vegetables, and drinking enough water to supplement. Number four is to move your body every single day. The average American lives a very sedentary lifestyle. Sedentary means sitting still. They're not active enough. So when you incorporate more movement, you're going to free up your mind. You're going to help balance your hormones, and you're going to increase your metabolic rate. The fifth step is to optimize your sleep. When you're sleeping is when your body is actually going through the fat burning process. That's when your body is releasing all of the waste. That's when your body is repairing the cells. That's when your body is relaxing and rejuvenating the mind. You see how all of these things play into each other? When you don't get enough sleep, your body's not able to properly regulate your hormones. See how it just rolled into all of those? Now, the last one is just as important as all of the other ones, and that is to eliminate and manage your stress better. So, regulate stress by eliminating and managing stress better. So, why do you need to do that? Well, when you're extra stressed, your body goes into fight or flight. When you're in fight or flight, you crave salty, fatty foods because your body wants things that's going to keep your energy levels up. When your energy levels are constantly, or you have high levels of cortisol constantly because you're in flight or flight, that puts undue stress on your organs, your brain. And if your body doesn't burn and use up all of that cortisol, it stores it as fat. So you see how running these three plays, shifting your mindset, optimizing your hormones, and optimizing your metabolism by detoxifying your life, optimizing your nutrition, optimizing your hydration, moving every day, optimizing your sleep, and regulating your stress is going to lead to this 20 pounds of weight loss. Because now you're giving your body everything it needs to move into alignment with where it wants to be to reach that ideal body weight. Your body is always fighting to get you into a state that's called homeostasis, that's balance. However, when you are flooded with toxins, you can't find balance. When your body doesn't have the nutrients it needs, your body's out of balance. When your body doesn't have proper hydration, everything is out of balance. When you're not moving enough, your lymphatic system gets out of balance, your nervous system gets out of balance. When you're not sleeping enough, everything is out of balance. And when you're constantly under stress, it's hard to even think straight. So if you're somebody who is a busy parent who's suffering from obesity, overweight, They're tired of being tired. They want to get their body back. They want to feel confident when they look in the mirror. They want to feel sexy when they take their clothes off. Comment the word program, and I'll send you a video of 3 steps that you can implement today that will help you start and ignite your journey to weight loss. If you're here in Instagram land, click the link in my bio. You'll have access to the same link that I'm going to send to those folks that comment that word. Or send it to me in DM, because I know that with the setup that I'm using, my automated system may not read it. So comment that word below. Comment the word program below this post when it goes up, and I'll send you an automated message with the link to that video so that you can start to implement these things today. And if you decide that you want help from the Vitality Blueprint, so that you can get step-by-step customized approach and assistance handing through the entire process, we'll book you a free discovery call where we can do a deep dive and customize that plan for you. Till next time, I'm Coach Robert Moore, your favorite health and weight loss coach. Peace.